I'm Tony for TWiT.tv, and today I'm reviewing something very special for our camera buffs out there. I got not the 50mm, I got the Canon 200mm f2.0 telephoto lens. Okay, so here is the lens. It is actually a rental because it is MSRP at $59.99. That's $5,999. You could buy it used for about $500 less. So if you are looking for a lens of this caliber and cost and price, just buy a new because it's a $500 difference. So here is a lens, and you can tell it's a little beat up from being rented, and comes with a lens hood right here. You can just reverse it and clip it on. On the side of the lens, you have your different image stabilizer settings, 1 and 2, depending on how your subject is moving. You will use stabilizer mode 2 if you're tracking a moving object, such as the jet style shooting. There's also focus preset where you can instantly focus at any point where you're already set. That's different from your current subject. There's also the autofocus stop button, which stops autofocusing temporarily. And you have your manual and autofocus switch right here, and a focus limiter for 1.9 meter to infinity or 3.5 meter to infinity. For a telephoto lens, I have to say this lens actually performed really well. It focuses really fast, even with a crappy focus system on the 5D Mark II. And I didn't really have a lot of problem focusing the Blue Angels I was shooting yesterday, other than sometimes when they go behind the clouds, and I can kind of see them, but at the same time, they're obscured. So the camera has some issues then. The pictures are really, really, really crisp, especially if you're using a tripod. I wasn't able to shoot the planes with the tripod because obviously they're flying too fast, but I took a lot of shots of the boats out in the bay for the America's Cup, and those pictures came out really well because I was able to use the tripod because they're coming toward me or they're sort of going away from me, and they're not going as fast as jets. Pros and cons. The really, really, really fast aperture of f2.0. I was able to take the pictures at a shutter speed way faster than a regular 70 to 200 2.8 or this zoom lens I have here, the 70 to 300 with IS. And another pro, it has the image stabilization you need. Even though it's only 200mm and not 300 or 400, it's still good to have the IS to help you out. And that that actually helps up to, I believe, 4 f-stops. So you can potentially do some sport shooting at night with this lens. And yeah, if you take a look at this front glass element, it's one huge glass, and that's where the con comes in. You could probably hand hold this lens for 5, maybe 10 minutes, depends on how much you work out. So you're looking at, well, this is what, 1.5 pounds. So this is 7.5 pounds in one hand, and all you're doing with your right hand is you're taking the pictures. So the con would be it's very heavy, and also it's very expensive. So buy, try, or don't buy. I thought long and hard about this, and it is definitely a try. You could rent this lens like I did online for less than $200 for a weekend, and you will be amazed at the quality of the pictures that you've taken. And since it's a telephoto, it's not really a day-to-day use lens, so you wouldn't be missing as much if you don't have this in your lens collection. But it's like skydiving. You have to at least try it once in your life. So go out there and give this lens a try. I'm Tony for TWiT, and before you buy, and this is the Canon 200mm f2.0.